Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on flipping 1 GP into 1 mil, one item at a time. This means there's no bulk flipping or anything like this. We just need to do one item at a time with a couple of rules that I need to follow. So let's get right into this video. The rules of this challenge are very simple. I have 1 GP in my coin pouch. With this 1 GP, I need to flip till I get a mil. I can only do one item at a time and I need to invest my whole cash stack in the item every single time. So say I had a 500 GP cash stack, I couldn't buy an item for 400 GP, I need to spend 500 GP. Everything I have needs to be invested in one item to flip, and I need to do that all the way until I get to a mil. I thought this was a cool little take on it, and it should be quite fun going for a mil. Hopefully we can do it without too many flips and get some interesting stuff out of it. Let's give it a try. Something that I sold when clearing out my bank recently was a cosmic talisman, and this cosmic talisman sold for 1 GP, so I thought I'd try and buy a cosmic talisman as my 1 GP item, and it bought after about half a day. So the offer wasn't even in there for a day, and I've got my 1 GP item, I've got my cosmic talisman, should sell this for like 300 GP. Man, it only took like an hour to sell, and I sold it just under mid at 345 GP. This is a good start. I'm happy with how this is going. Now, what to buy with 345 GP? Maybe some salvage, I guess? Hey, my salvage bought. Ignore my soda ash, that's just offer in there, buying for a friend's collection. 345 GP. Tiny bladed mithril salvage. The mid price is like 2,000. There's no way I'm getting anything near that, but I should be able to flip this for at least double. Let's try and sell this for 1.5k. I don't think I'll be able to sell it for this. I'm gonna have to lower it a bit, but you know, wishful thinking. Give it a try. Okay, it was taking too long to sell at 1,500, so I lowered the price to 996, and it sold within an hour. This is pretty damn nice though, because I made nearly 3 times my money on this. That's a good flip. Now to find something to buy for 996 GP. This is the hardest part. Managed to get myself a super magic potion 1 dose for 996 GP overnight. I felt like this was a good purchase because people get it from Prif pickpocketing, and then they just sell their 1 doses without decanting. So I should be able to sell this for a couple of 100 GP profit. I chucked it in for 1,299 GP, which is just under mid, and it instantly sold for 1,400 GP. So that was a really good flip. More than I expected, and way quicker than I expected. Now I need to find something to buy with 1,400. I think I'm going to revisit some salvage items and see if I can get any of those. I think revisiting some salvage items was a good idea right there. Tiny bladed adamant salvage. 1,400 bolt, 4.8k mid, definitely not accurate, but we should make a good amount of GP on this. Probably gonna try and sell it for just over 2k or something. Tiny bladed adamant salvage sold for 2,249 GP. I could probably buy loads and loads of salvage and get to like 10k just doing salvage, but I kind of want to mix it up. There's definitely a lot of potential in salvage flips, 100%. But I want to see what else I can flip. So I'm going to look at some other items and see if I can buy something else for 2,249. Then maybe revisit salvage when I get to Rune or something. That didn't actually take that long to buy. I thought, hey, let's try some different urns. The best urn to buy seemed like Infernal Urn because of its mid-price. Like, no one really sells decorated urns for under 4k each now because mid-price is literally 4k. Whereas Infernal urns, they're only 2,400 mid, and I reckon I could probably sell them for as much as a decorated urn because they're just as good. Managed to purchase this one for 2,249 GP, probably can sell it for like 4k. The Infernal urn didn't quite sell for 4k, but I did get 3,749 for it. With this 3,749 GP, I'm going to invest it in a Sign of Life. Signs of Life take ages to sell, unless you -5 like 10 times. So I reckon I should be able to pick it up for someone who's pressed the -5 button like a madman and sell it for mid-price. Let's try. Oh, we did it! I'm so glad that worked. I could probably get about just under 8k for this. That is over double my money coming in soon. Okay, it just wasn't selling at the 8k mark, so I had to lower it. But 7,368 GP, dude. We've come a long way from 1 GP already. Now to find a new item. Man, that was surprising. That was very hard to find an item to buy for 7,368 GP. I was really kind of limited on what I could buy for a decent flip. I ended up settling on a Sour Brew 4 dose. Mid-price is pretty accurate for these, but people do sell the ones they get from Nex or whatever instantly, and you get a lot from Nex, which means I should be able to make about 1,000 GP on this. 8,310 GP, 1 GP under mid, perfect sal. That sold super quick as well. Now I need something easy to flip, so I'm going to go back to doing my trusted old salvage. Salvage is so easy to flip. Let's do some addy stuff, and then maybe even some rune or whatever, and get some easy money. No way, what? The large plated adamant salvage pull for 8,300 GP. Salvage is nuts to flip. I know this definitely sells for like 12k. I'm gonna make like 4k from this. Look at that beautiful flip. Nearly 13,000, 12,998 GP. I made over 4.5k on that salvage flip. That's what I mean, dude. Salvage is easy money. I bought a crystal weapon seed with my money. I can sell this for about mid-price, so I should make a couple of k from this one. Hey, that was pretty damn good. 15k exactly insta-sell. That was unexpected to insta-sell this, but hey, I made a decent amount of money. Probably could have got a little bit more, but that's fine. I think now that I've got 15k, I'm going to try and buy a more expensive item, put an offer in for a day or so and see if I can get lucky and do like a really big flip. Things like Demon Hunter equipment, Dragon Slayer equipment, stuff like that, they can be really big potential flips. Oh man, it took 1.5 days, but I got a Demon Slayer crossbow for 15k. The mid price is 114,000. I reckon I can sell this for 100k and easily make tons of money. An 85k flip would be insane. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, please. Just let me have this one, Jagex. We did it, boys. 100k. Oh, we're a tenth of the way to our goal, and it's only going to get easier and easier and easier at this point because I've got a higher cash stack to play around with. Should we try for another big flip? Try for some, like, Dragon Slayer equipment or whatever? I think we can. Let's do it. Alright, so I think this is going to be the biggest flip of the video. Don't let the mid-price deceive you. 189k for Dragon Rider chaps. I think I can sell this for a lot of money. I got it for 100k. But I remember when I was buying prayer equipment stuff on Nubaru. Yes, it was ages ago. But this just wouldn't buy at all. I think I had to spend like 600k for them. I reckon I could easily 3, 4, maybe even 5 times my money. The funny thing is, I was just about to take this offer out, and I'm so glad I didn't. The offer's been in here for like 2 days. I just didn't think it was going to buy, and I thought I was holding on to some false hope. But hey, I held out, and it was definitely worth it. You know, when I said this is probably going to be the biggest flip of the video, I wasn't lying. We are halfway to the mill now. 499,995 GP. Now that is a big boy flip. Holy. Well, that's a bit of a shock. The market price of this item is 645k, and I did not think I was going to buy it for this, but I did. They might be falling in price or something, so I'm going to try and make 100k on this. I can try and sell this for 600k. Hopefully it sells, and I would have made 100k on a Sardadad page. Let's see. I sold this page at 604,444 GP. I probably could have got more. This sold within like 10 minutes. I don't know how I got one for 500k, but I just made 100k very easily. I think I'm going to check out the other pages and see if I can make some more money. Even if I make 50k a flip or something, that's going to be some easy money with Sardadad pages right now. They seem very unstable. I bought a Sardadad page 3 for 604k over time. I'm kind of just hoping I can sell this at mid. It's a bit of a risk, probably the riskiest flip I've done on the series so far, but you know, you gotta take risks when flipping. Hopefully I don't lose money. Phew, I didn't lose money, and I actually made a decent amount. I made just over 50k, 655k for that Sardadad page 3. Sardadad page 1 has a insanely high mid price, and I feel like I can always sell these pages at mid. So I'm going to try and buy a page 1 for this price and sell it for the 700k mid price that it has. Then I made another 50k, I'm up to 700k and I just need 300k more. That's the plan. Alright, well, the page bought after about an hour? So surely I'm going to make more than this, if it took that long to buy it. That is awesome. Sold it at mid, made like 40k. I'm going to stop with the Sardadad pages now because they've reached their ceiling kind of thing, right? Now I think maybe I could buy some Barrows items or maybe some Bandos or something. Should work. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened with the Ahrim's buy clip. I can't find it, but I did buy the Ahrim's Book of Magic, as you can see right here, for the 694,310 GP I sold the page for. And I've just sold that book for nearly 800k. I made 100k on that book and I'm 200k away from my goal. I guess I'm going to try more Barrows items and then maybe even some Gold Wars Dungeon 1 items to finish it off. I know as soon as I hit a mil, this would be pretty good to do. I could flip things like subjugation and stuff and make a decent amount of money. So if you guys do want to see this continued, let me know and I might continue it like 1 mil to 10 mil. Could be pretty fun. 800k was actually pretty difficult. I had offers in for loads of different Barrows, chest plates, and things like carriers, legs, stuff like that. Nothing really bought, so I swapped over to trying some Gold Wars Dungeon 1 items. One of the ones I tried that finally succeeded was a Ward of Subjugation. This Ward of Subjugation bought for just under 800k, which is what I sold the book for. The ward has a 950k mid price, so I'm going to try and sell it for a mil and see if we can finish this video off with a Ward of Subjugation flip. Oh, that's a great way to end. I chucked the ward in for a mil. Apparently someone really wanted one, so they chucked an offer in at 1,049,157 GP. So we got over our mil that we needed with this flip, and we're done. We went from 1 GP to 1 mil. That'll be it for this video. If you would like to see a 1 mil to 10 mil GP in the same style, let me know in the comments down below, and I don't mind continuing this, or at least trying to, seeing if I could get it done. Give the video a like if you did enjoy, and until next time, see ya.